Welcome back, listeners, to Sultans and Dragons Campaign 1, The Edgelords of Barovia. Last episodes, our heroes were visited by the lost memories and given gifts from the gods. After trying to head back to Vallaki and being herded by the brides of Strahd off of their chosen path, our heroes now find themselves in front of a strange temple.
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
I like to as well.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot which one gave me good luck. This one.
Sure, let's see how bad I go with these dice.
Okay, I don't
Okay,
want
not that bad, I
anymore.
Natural 20.
As you all linger here, looking at this great statue, you'll notice that one of the vampires that you all had encountered outside of that cairn has turned into a wolf, and she's very small, very frail, very thin, this one in particular. And you watch as she kind of steps into the moonlight and is kind of just looking at this dragon statue. Time is short. What are you all doing?
Guys, let's go beat up a dog.
That's mean. And aren't you a holy figure?
I have a -1 in religion, so I wouldn't worry about
Google will be very upset with you.
that. You're right.
But I'm pretty sure Bing will accept it.
I'm just gonna go up ahead and stab it.
All right. You all have the option in this area to roll either religion, investigation, or acrobatics to investigate the area. Before you guys do anything, I want you to think about what you're going to use of those 3 skills and how you're going to use it. So, I'm giving you a minute. Make up your mind.
What was
Based
that?
on
What were the skills?
the skills are religion, investigation, and acrobatics.
I have a -1 in all those.
Gee, it's almost like you could access Google and
I'm
get
not gonna
advantage
go to
on that
Google.
religion.
No, I'm
I
not
wonder if
doing
I can
that.
throw
I
my
don't want to
head
use
up there
that.
and see what the skull it's looking like.
Okay, so we have to wait. So are we, when it comes to the dog, we have to decide what we do.
No,
Or
this
was
is
this
to investigate the area.
I know.
You
how
only
I'm
get a
doing
minute though because this white wolf is very close to you all.
it. I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to immediately jump into a tree using acrobatics and just scour the area.
going to.
Okay,
That is a
No, what-
17.
17, very good, Lucy. Know it?
I rolled a 4 on religion.
Okay, no, it is very unreligious. Silgor.
I'm gonna use religion to see if I see any holy symbols or anything.
Okay,
A 9.
9, okay.
Sorry, one more time. What were we doing?
You need to tell me using religion, investigation, and acrobatics how you're going to use it
Acrobatics? Oh.
to investigate
I
or
thought this was
interact with
athletics.
this area.
I'm going to do a somersault and then win.
Okay, then perception. I'm going to look at-
Religion, investigation, or acrobatics.
Sorry, my bad. I suck at all those. Investigation, I guess. Please, for the love of God. 2 17s in a row. Yes, that's 18.
All right, 2 of you will pass. All right, Lucy, with your sneaking into the trees, you are able to get a pretty good view on this dragon statue. And with your investigation, it's hard to convince yourselves that this dragon statue isn't alive. The rain has carried the red clay from the tops of the hills down, and it looks as if there's this trail of blood. You stay hunkered down at the lilies by the shrine of the dragon's feet. You're waiting for the arrows from those lovely vampire maidens, but none of them seem to come. There's a path from the shrine, almost invisible. The longer you spend in the shrine, the clearer it gets. Like the dragon wants you all to come up.
Sure, let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna follow right behind Jack.
I don't know if this is.
All right, put yourselves in order, please.
I don't know what's
All
going
right,
on, so
I'm
I'll just follow this.
right there.
Wait, which way is towards the temple?
Oh, I have characters. Hey, maybe I should give you all
We were
those.
waiting how long it took for her to notice.
I don't need a map necessarily. I just need to know what order you all are in.
As always,
I'm going
Seth is the
directly
closest one.
behind him.
I will be directly behind.
which way is the
Lucy.
temple towards you?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be directly behind him.
I want to be.
No, guys, I can keep up now.
Yeah, I got longer legs. I honestly
literally like
think that if you
5'5".
just stand in
5'9".
front of me and if we got shot by arrows, you wouldn't hit a single bit.
I'm 6'5".
I'm 7
I'm-
foot.
I'm
I'm
like
pretty sure you guys
5'5".
should just stand in front of me. We should just go in ascending order.
All right, everybody good?
Yeah.
You move up the dragon's path to a narrow, windy cliff. To your right, the granite mountainside runs up even higher than your precarious perch. Up, away into the mist. To your left, a sheer drop. Ahead, you can see the minarets of the shrine. Each of the 7 pillars pulling a thin beam of light from the clouds. Far below, the tallest of the vampires watches you with intent and malice. She begins to chant, working strange circles in the air. A storm brews above you as the strange clouds and the wind kick up hard. Lightning licks out towards you. I need you all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
Damn it. Wait, I think Jack might actually.
Oh, I have a
dexterity.
-1 in dexterity. Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
I'm switching
Jack
it up.
has a +4 in dexterity.
I don't like this game anymore.
Okay,
Just give me.
Mr. Rojas, I'm keeping this D20.
Jack?
I rolled 3 17s in a row.
17,
And 17 plus 4, so 21.
Total of 20.
total of 20.
1.
Oh.
That is an 18.
Okay, so anyone who rolled below a 16,
Oh boy.
let me roll damage first for those who did not.
What?
Wait, what?
That would be
Uh-oh.
30 d6 damage, my guy.
I'm already like really hurt, but
Wait, you didn't dodge it?
no, I did.
I did.
I don't like this on you. I don't want to be alone.
I gave you my other dice. I needed all 8 of them, Seth.
All 8 d6s?
Guys, I don't think I really want to exist right now.
Total of 20 damage to each of you who failed. To those of you who passed, you will only take 10.
Okay.
Do we have money?
Oh, we still take damage?
All right, on top of that,
Wow, my
I am going to need an athletics, an acrobatic, a stealth, or a survival check.
Oh.
god.
You have a minute to decide which of those skills you're using.
Wait, athletics? Was that one of them?
Yes.
Athletics.
she said
Jack
That was a
is
22
correct.
for stealth.
Hold up. Don't go jump into things.
I'm using a different dice.
Come on.
Okay, I don't really think I want to.
All right, so everybody know what they're doing with acrobatics, athletics, stealth, or survival?
Yes.
Lucy, what are you doing?
I will just be using my 22 of stealth to just sneak away into the trees and shadows.
On a cliff?
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
Good.
You think
I-
you're hiding.
Can you describe the area again?
You're on a cliff edge, basically.
And that's it?
Hide on this
Yes.
cliff.
Then
Lucy just lays down in the grass.
I will give you that you were like slinking into the shadows of
Yeah.
the cliff face. All
Yeah,
right,
then-
know it.
I did survival, and so I remember that one time where I fell from a really tall height and then just survived. So I'm just gonna survive.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Wait, we're on the side of a cliff?
Yes.
I'm using athletics, so I'm just like pushing through. Like if I get bumped, if I might get bumped a little bit, but I just keep going. I got a 15.
15. Okay. Jack,
Wait, are we on the top of the cliff or at the bottom?
you're on a ledge that's leading up.
It's leading up a cliff?
Yes, so that you can get to the temple.
Oh, Jack just scrambles at the side of the cliff.
Using.
Athletics.
Okay.
14 plus 6.
Okay.
I thought we were falling down. That's interesting.
All right. A second bolt of lightning slams nearby. Ozone crackles. The cliff shakes, but you all make it to the end of the narrow rocky ledge. Here, behind the shrine, there are markings. You find a hidden route that leads you deeper into the woods. We'll get back to this shrine in a moment. As you all come through the woods, you find yourselves at the top of a small tree-covered hillock. At the top of this hillock, there seems to be a well, but that's not quite right either. Buried at the top of this hill
Why do you keep looking back at
is
me?
a small monument, tilted and shallow by the hill and the roots. Inset in the stone is an oculus with a disc of amber. A sword lies below its surface. Who is in our lead now? Still Jack?
Yeah.
Something calls you to pluck it out. You can make athletics, sleight of hand, or performance.
Athletics.
All of you have that option. Athletics, sleight of hand, or performance.
Oh my
I'm gonna take
god.
my
I
dice
want a
back.
good.
I like
I've been rolling
fight
garbage this whole time.
for performance.
Okay. Hold up. We'll let everybody make their way around. All right, Jack, what are you doing?
Athletics. I'm going to try and take the sword and move back as fast as I can.
Okay.
I got a 15 plus 6.
Okay. All right, Sogor?
I'll just use my sleight of hand to like swiftly take it out. 21 total.
Wow, you all are hot tonight.
I rolled a 4.
Except for Noah.
you.
And Lucy?
I rolled a 22.
Here, you can have the
for
other
performance,
D20
so
I
guess
was
I'm just
given.
gonna, like,
I don't know how good
try
that
to
was.
do
I know the one
some
I have
kind of
still over
thing
here. I
just
have
to
not
try to pull it out,
under a
I guess.
10.
Okay. This is easy for you. Between the,
Standing there.
backup
for a
of
moment.
Lucy and everybody else just standing around pretending to be cool. You see that the amber is some kind of very slow-moving water, and you're able to pluck the sword out of it, no problem. As a group, you all look up to find this albino vampire, who's just
Aren't all vampires
Watching
albino?
you. This one in particular is unique.
Extra white.
She has silver white hair. She's got these very thin, delicate silver tattoos. And there almost seems to be something familiar about her, at least to some of you. As you pull the sword out, she sits up. And what will you do with that?
Honestly, I wasn't even expecting to get this far, so probably I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out.
Interesting.
May use it to protect my allies.
All right, Jack.
Uh,
As you look at this small, frail vampire, there is something increasingly familiar about her. Something about the angle of her eyes and those small, delicate silver tattoos. Is she just... huh. You all are quite interesting. And she'll sit back. She seems in no way threatening. She seems in no way wanting to fight you. In fact, if you all are looking at her, she seems really frail. You all are used to seeing a vampire. You literally sit with one every day. She is malnourished. She's very sickly looking almost.
Would you like some beef?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I have some good rotisserie chicken.
Do you prefer spicy or sushi?
What? Ashdrake will just kind of, not the question you should ask.
Hey, guys, I just want to express my
I
concerns
hope
here.
spicy.
This doesn't feel good. I just want.
Mr. Ross, I wanted to ask you, can I use knowledge from a past life that's me roll history?
Sure.
I get
I
advantage.
was wondering
'cause
when you were actually going to use your skill from your background.
it gives me proficiency in history or an advantage in a history roll. And in history, I have a +4, so that is a natural 20 +4.
All right. You know her. You still can't remember her name, but you know it's her.
Oh no.
You know her. Everything about her is just the way you remember it, except for she's a little bit paler and she seems to be a little sickly.
Do you mind if we ask you your name?
My name? Why ever would you want a silly thing like that? Don't you know that names hold power?
I do, but I'm just out of you look very familiar to someone I used to know. I just wanted to happen to know.
Would it be possible to use insight?
As she will stand up, walk towards the trees. If you really must know, my name is Winter. And she will walk through the trees and disappear.
Damn it.
You want to explain what just happened?
You can roll me perception as she walks away.
Alright, +4
Oh.
perception too. That is another natural 20. with
I'm
the
taking
+4.
these dice back.
I don't have a D20 now.
No, Ross can't do that.
Okay, roll
So-
it. Let's see what he does.
Let's see.
You do notice
That's an 18 anyway.
she has a wedding ring that matches yours.
God. Can I walk to the edge of the woods and see if I can still see her?
Sure.
Do I still see her?
Roll perception.
Oh, I want to do the same thing.
Come
I'll follow as
on.
well.
Yes, 16 plus 4.
Oh yes, she's walking back towards the ancient road.
Oh, you guys want to? I just thought.
Very slowly.
I'm trying to think of what to say here. How far away is she?
She's probably a good couple 100 feet off. She moves
100.
quick.
What? You
Damn,
said she was
she's-
moving slowly.
She's fast.
Now she's walking slowly.
She's fast. Holy hell.
Or she told
We should abandon her.
I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Given the fact that she's still in the woods, we probably eventually run into her again, so.
We should put this to a vote. I vote to abandon.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to the ancient road or back to the shrine?
Do we know where the ancient road goes?
The ancient road is where you all started before you got forced into going to the cairn.
Let's go
So
to the
that
shrine.
means that
Going
the ancient
back
road
to the
leads to the next
I
town.
think we should
then.
go to the shrine. The shrine.
Okay, let's go. To the shrine.
I want to go to the shrine, but I want to go back now.
Okay, let's go to the shrine then.
Okay.
She's gonna kill us right now, isn't she?
Nope.
No, she's going to the road to the next town
I'm so
where we're supposed to be going.
Jack.
With my luck today,
It wasn't my fault we got shot, Lucy.
Jack. I haven't had this much bad luck since I met you.
Aw. Have you ever
Quick-
heard of the
quick question for the
phrase
DM
of
from
cry me
playing-
a river?
Would identify help with the help me figure out what my gun can do because of what it looks like?
Yes, you also have a sword.
Does it do anything? Or
You don't know,
Can I
do
roll?
you?
Slices thing.
can I roll Arcana?
Wait, what kind of sword is it?
It's a long sword.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one. Me and Noah are the only ones who can
Does
use
it
it.
seem
Actually, I
magical
have
in any way?
proficiency
Wait,
with
can I
that
roll
for some
a
reason.
I was about to say, can I roll Arcana to use it? And
Yeah, y'all can roll Arcana to see if you can figure out anything about this sword.
well, that is a 19 plus 3, Miss Rojas.
Well, that is a nice 4.
It's magical.
It's,
It's
Hey, Noah, do you have
absolute
identify?
sass.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have identify?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh yeah, let's definitely do identify, which is a ritual spell right here in the middle of this,
Oh.
forest where there's vampires.
I'll do that later.
trying
Hey,
to
what happened to
kill
that
us.
wolf?
Let's head to the shrine. She was part of the wolf. Let's head to the shrine and then we'll do it there.
I want to switch out this dice. This
Or
dice
just
is not
whenever
doing
we have
any
free
good.
time.
I'd like to go.
He
to-
gave Noah the
Alright.
bad of the two. Here, trade me for one roll. Let me see that dice.
As you all head back to the shrine, you find a
Oh
hidden
yeah, no, this
route
dice is fine.
Got a 4.
and stairs that lead
You
down
just
to your shrine.
Here, take your dice back.
You guys can get a view through the slim arrow slits of the drama.
As you all head out, as these vampires are standing outside of this shrine, shrieking because they all can't get to you, except for the one very, very skinny one that you all know is Winter now, who just sits and watches the other ones. Slight smile on her face.
All right.
Hey Noah, yell outside that you're 5.
Come on, Noah. This is your chance to shine. This
Yeah?
is your chance to get known.
I want to roll performance and yell a 5.
Can I give him advantage?
I am 5.
Literally, they're just angry.
Okay. Can I roll performance and do my breakdancing ritual?
An arrow clinks uselessly into the wall, and you hear shouts of frustration. And one, maybe, of cruel delight. You dive into the shrine. You watch as the small Wayne vampire leans in close inquisitively. She stretches her hand out, and it burns for a moment in the little spots of sunlight that beam out from this particular shrine. And then she pulls back. She tries this maybe 5 times with wonder in her eyes, and then leaves to follow the rest of the fallen druids.
Druids? They're not druids. They're vampires.
Yeah, they're vampires. How dare
How am I
you?
getting
druids?
druids?
Druids turn into vampires when they die?
I guess that's a thing in Barovia now. Jeez.
Are you gonna turn into a druid?
God, I hope not.
Sogar, I'll hold the
Ironically,
sword for
Drake
you
is
as you
taking the
cast
life
it.
of druid.
That's the funniest thing.
Wait until we
We're
know
in-
we're safe.
We are safe. We're sitting in the shrine that they can't get
Yeah,
into.
we are inside the shrine.
Yes, you all are in the shrine now. Which
Fine.
means that I need to pull up that
I will
information.
cast identify on.
tax season just passed.
Okay. So this is a slim blade, almost certainly patterned after something like a rapier. The blade is elegant and tidy with scroll work showing the passage of seasons all the way to the end of the year at the tip of the blade. The blade has the following properties, being that you're going to use identify. When you attack an object with this great sword and hit, maximize your weapon damage dice against that target. Speaking the sword's command word causes the blade and the ruby to shed light within a 10-foot radius. If you speak the command word again, it stops glowing. All right, and finally, it can consume the magic of any other magic weapon through an hour-long ritual, taking on much of its appearance of the other weapon and all of its properties.
So what's it do, Silver?
Well, I want to ask a question. What is the name of that sword from He-Man? The one where he says the magic word and then he grows.
I'm just saying that if I'm going to put a command word to it, I'm probably going to put Excelsior.
Oh, no, come on, dude. What's the name of the freaking sword from He-Man? Come on, that's the perfect.
Yeah, that's fair.
The command word actually is winter.
Oh, my.
Yes! I have a magic item that I know what it does.
Yeah, I
For
explained.
once.
I wish I had that.
So yes, that's what it does.
Cool.
Wait, can we use that?
And wait, it maximizes the damage?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, that's
It's
amazing
a
for Jack.
really good
broken.
weapon.
Why didn't
Yeah,
we
that's-
use it on like his cloak or your cannon? Or your little gun?
I don't want to use any more spell slots right now.
To be fair, too, is I don't really want to use it on this gun because I don't want to know what his gun does.
I don't think any of us want to know what any of our things really
I want
do.
to know what my gun.
I want to know what mine does.
You use identify on Google.
So do I add that to my...
Yes, you can add. The name of the sword is Year's End, by the way.
Year's End?
Year's End.
Okay, I'm going to call it Winter.
That's what the Year's End is.
Oh, that is
Oh, hey, I have a great sword and now two
Boy.
long swords.
massive brains.
So, Ms. Rojas, now that I've replaced my old long sword for it, can I sell that next time we go to town?
You act like you're gonna get to go to town. Anyhow.
Wait. Can I see your stats for the longsword? So
Yeah.
if I were to give you my mace or something.
If you want my... Oh, I didn't put the stats in for the new one, but you can have my old long sword if you want it.
Let me see.
I don't think he's proficient.
All right.
He might be.
So as you all enter this shrine, you all kind of watch as Drake freezes up at the door. And he gets this odd look as he kind of is looking at the walls themselves. What do you mean I don't belong here?
Who are you talking to?
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Everyone tends to think that I need to be reminded of this every 2 seconds, thank you.
Are you talking to a familiar or just some random person?
I'm talking to the temple itself. Wow, that sounds crazy the more I say it.
Yeah,
To be fair, we've seen crazier.
Drake, do we need to put you on special medicine?
I think so. Look, I'm not gonna try and leave. Why would I try and leave? Look, I'm not gonna try and leave. Can I please come in? Thank you.
Drake, we might need you to do some negotiations with this temple.
Apparently.
I don't want it killing us.
Yeah. Well, good luck. So he'll finally get in past the
If
hallway.
you hold it with two hands, you...
What you all get is as you go through this long
How strong are
hallway,
you?
you will enter this lovely area.
Oh, yeah.
You guys will
Should
be
get a
coming
plus
from
four
this
today.
direction. There is
Jack's just taking a nap.
apparently. Don't worry about
How
it.
dare
There's
you.
no combat in this. Most of this is going to be information.
But we'll get it all.
There
Need
is
sword.
several areas. I've marked them down for you guys, but you will be entering from where it says gate. Where do y'all want to go?
Let's just go straight, man. Straight
I
through the
want to
bushes.
roll perception first.
Sure, Lucy.
I want to do that.
Oh, wait, do I have to put
Jesus,
that?
unnatural 20.
Oh my god, guys, I want better dice, please.
Here, you can
I'll
borrow
give you my
borrow
skull,
this.
my skull next time.
Thank you. I'm using Logan's. Who wants this? Who wants to take it back into the house? I don't want to see it anymore. Get it out of my face.
I got a 17.
Hey, watch this. Ready? That is a 16 plus 3.
Can I quit? The DM is tired of the players rolling high numbers
Here,
today.
Miss
you
Ross.
want-
Miss
you
Ross,
wanna
I'll
quit?
roll
That's
for you.
nice.
Just be glad I haven't rolled a.
It's okay. I
Over
sacrificed.
16.
Noah sacrificed himself to roll really low, so everyone else can roll really high.
Thank you, Noah. Your honor, your sacrifice is honorable.
No, it's because his luck all ran out when he got the mobile feed.
Team
All
Noah
right.
will reach out here.
Suck at everything else.
So what you all find is that there seems to be 5-6 different areas to this. There's this area here, which looks like it has little relics. There is a large area here that's giving off a great amount of sunlight. Drake does not look thrilled about that. There are 2 closed rooms. There is an area at the back that even from this distance, you can see there's these huge standing like stone hinges at the back. And then there is 2 sets of stairs that seem to meet somewhere way up above and head deeper into the mountainside.
I definitely want to go check out those relics.
Yeah, same.
Wait, what? Explain one more time.
Okay.
I heard of the giant light, the 2 rooms, the stairway up above, and something else.
There is a great hinge back here of standing stone pillars.
Those are relics.
These are relics here.
Yeah, I'm checking the relics immediately.
Let's split the party.
No.
This-
To be fair, it doesn't
No.
seem like that big of an area.
Jack kind of wants to go to the shiny light.
I want to go to the relics.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'll go to the relics.
everybody put yourself wherever you're going to look.
Okay.
And we will
Jack and the shiny
go
light.
group by group.
Lucy will go on my back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Drake.
Drake is not thrilled about the glowy light. Drake will go to the relic room with you all.
Sweet.
All right, so let's start with relic room. This area is full of all of these small alcoves with little items in them. It's very reminiscent of the relic room you all saw in the murder house, down to the fact that you're recognizing some of these relics, including the fairy wrapped in the black vines and the book that drips with ink.
Guys, something feels awfully familiar that I saw in this one dream I had.
Guys, I watched this one YouTube video and it looked exactly like this.
I was watching Ryan's World and something doesn't feel right.
There's something you all want to look at in particular in here.
Lucy would just be looking for like anything new or valuable.
I want to look for anything that resembles the dream that I had with the Robo Jesus. So anything that might connect the worlds.
So you're instantly drawn to the statue of the fairy that's wrapped in those black vines because it looks very reminiscent. The fairy herself looks like she could be from that pretty fairy tale land, whereas the black vines definitely feel like that darkness you kept seeing. And it looks like the vines are growing closer and choking.
Am I able to pick it up?
I mean, you can.
Is that a good idea?
I don't know, is it?
I'm gonna
I
decide this
mean-
for the 5-year-old. Don't do it.
I'm gonna pull out the camera app and then just take a picture for memories.
Okay. Silgar, are you doing anything?
I'll just walk around, just kind of look at them, see if there's anything off about any of them.
Okay. Lucy, you said you were looking for something new.
Yes. Or
All
valuable.
right. There's not necessarily anything valuable here. Most of it looks like weird, chintzy kind of junk stuff, like chintzy statues, books. None of it seems valuable. But in one of the alcoves, you have actually roll me a intelligence.
Natural 20. +1.
You're looking at all of these and you instantly notice that there's not a statue of Strahd. What you find instead is a small alcove that has this very unique looking flower growing out of it. It's this dark purple. It's got these 3 sides to it and these long flowy tendrils. And it seems to be trying to grow out of this black, murky puddle.
Can I try to take it out?
You can try.
Then I will do so.
I
Not
just
doing
want
it.
to. I just want to say that I want to warn you now, just before anything happens.
Can I roll sleight of hand to make sure no one else sees?
You actually go to grab it, and your hand keeps going through it as if it's not physically there. As you're sitting there playing with this, Drake will actually come up. And you'll watch him as he reaches in. He'll touch the flower. Just kind of pulls out the little vial of blood, gives it just a little bit. They're common in Barovia.
That's upsetting.
How do I pour my
That is upsetting.
It's a bat flower.
I'm guessing you can only touch it for a vampire or something?
No, can you not touch it?
No. My hand keeps going through it.
Oh no, it wants to touch it.
Your hand goes straight through it as well.
Okay, so it's not based on insanity then.
See, I'm glad we can all determine this.
Drake's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing.
Well, I did notice that there weren't any statues of Strahd, so maybe it's because of that.
Thanks for the reminder.
It's always worth pointing out.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Lucy.
Sorry.
All right. To group number 2, who went to the lovely lighted area. This area is the source from all of the light that comes into the shrine. What you guys notice is it literally, those 7 minarets outside pull the light down into this area where it hits this strange silvery liquid that's in this pool down below. And then there's this causeway that goes out into the center of it. And then the causeway goes below the water. This causeway is made out of pure amber, and there is a huge crest of a raven with a skull in the center of the causeway. Roll me a history check.
Oh no. Oh yes, I can use it. Would I have seen this before?
Yes, you get advantage.
Yes. Thankfully, because I rolled a 6.
2 of my players are rolling like terrible, the rest of you are hot. It's the crest of Strahd. You can assume with that high of a roll that this crest could only lead to one place.
Strahd's castle.
Castle Ravenloft.
Now, would Rose be with us at this time, or is she on
Rose
the other
is with
side?
Drake.
She's.
Rose is with Drake currently.
Hey Drake, could you send Rose in here for a second and look at this?
Okay. Come on. As she'll flap in,
And Jack will show her the crest.
and she'll look at you like, yes.
I meant for Jarek to look through your eyes.
That's a totally different request.
I said to send her in here and have you look
Okay.
at this.
Okay, I'm looking.
I think this runway down here leads to Castle Ravenloft.
Good to assume, considering that, Strahd put his big old ugly house crest on it.
Let's keep looking, but let's remember this is here.
Yeah, because I really don't want to go in that room, if I'm honest. I don't have enough sunscreen for that.
Okay. Jack and would return to the rest of the group with Rose.
Okay. Drake's
So-
happily playing Happy Gardener.
So what'd you guys find?
Skull flower.
Oh. I think we found a waterway entrance to Castle Ravenloft.
Huh. We should probably look at that later.
I want to check out the runes.
Okay.
Kick them down together.
You got it, buddy.
Hey.
All right, split yourselves
Alright,
up.
I'm kicking you off my back. I'm sorry. Actually, you can
I'm
keep
still
on my
following
back.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with you.
I will go with
No.
Jack.
Do we need to roll strength for this one? Or?
To kick on the door? Yeah, I want to roll straight. Let's kick on the door. I don't care if it's unlocked.
It feels odd that it's odd-numbered parties.
Just no. Go ahead. Go. Watch it.
No, it's fine.
It was odd number. It was way outnumbered.
If Silver goes with them, then Drake could still technically be within earshot of me and all of us.
It's fine.
Are you sure? 100%.
It's fine.
Okay.
Guys, I think it's fine.
It's fine, Noah.
Okay.
You're 5. You need an adult.
You're 5.
Lucy doesn't count as that yet.
Ow! I'm 22. Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm 58, so...
Still an adult though.
I got a 19.
What's my
Base
15.
strength.
Got it. Yeah, you both kick down these totally not locked doors.
At this point, they'll just stop hinging everything.
Yeah.
All right,
They're just gonna put
let's
slabs.
Let's start with Noah, Lucy, and
Perception.
Jeff's round.
I wanna
Dang,
roll
she
perception.
even described the room yet.
15.
Okay.
Wait, I want to wait. This still has.
You finally got a really good one.
20, let's go!
Unnatural.
Time in forever.
I roll.
Hashtag not
above
affiliated.
a 12. Hashtag demonetized.
All right. This seems to be a large room filled with several beds and cots. Probably a place to rest for whoever used this space before. Containing around 6 beds, only 2 of them looked as if they'd been used in the last century. One of the beds is set high in the back corner, suspended from the ceiling like a hammock. There seems to be a cluster of mess and blankets, as well as black feathers that surround this particular bed. The other is a basic cot that just seems to be unmade. The room has several notes that have been left on the floor, as if they have fallen out of someone's notebook. And there also seems to be a few half-finished arrows.
Oh. I think Lucy would go to the arrows first and just see what he can do with them. So investigation.
Sure.
Bring him to Lucy. I mean,
That's a 3.
so what?
Dang, those are some half-finished arrows. Too bad you don't know anything about making arrows.
I remember when he had
Wait.
like 150 arrows or something.
We don't talk about how
Wait,
stupid I was in the past.
Feathers on the floor, notes on the floor. What are you all doing?
I am
Wait.
picking up the notes.
Okay.
I wanted to see if the blankets were in good enough condition to pick up.
They're in very good condition. They're just old.
I can still pick. I can keep it though, right?
You have to carry all of that.
Would it weigh me? How much would it weigh me down?
There's
If I just
way-
picked up one.
Makes no sense in D&D.
This Drake is sitting there. Or we could leave them here. I mean, this is a relatively safe place. We
But
could
what
always
if
come.
someone? What if he meets another child? You know when we met that child? I didn't have a poor blanket for that kid. I'm gonna use my longsword and just cut off a bit of the blanket so it doesn't weigh me down, but I still have a blanket.
Okay.
It's a little hand. It's a handkerchief.
Assuming I picked up all the notes, can I pick up the feathers too?
Sure, you can pick up.
Why aren't
Alright, I'm collecting everything, I guess.
All right.
That's still. I
The
didn't.
notes will read.
These are written in a somewhat messy handwriting, as if someone who's hurriedly just writing these quick notes.
The first note you pick up reads, Feather returned home with the item, set up a meeting with the other members of the Scarlet Sash. It started growing recently, really weird. I will be sticking around here to continue research and guard the gate. Second note you pick up says, something's wrong with the relic room, it's acting weird. Multiple relics are changing. Need to meet with the Scarlet Stash and confer with the others. And the last note you have says, Barovian relic cracked today. Not sure what that means. We'll need to get the ancient item out of Barovia as quickly as possible.
Hey Drake, what's the Scarlet Stash?
It's a dude with a purple mustache.
No. The Scarlet Sash? I don't know.
Okay, well I'm just gonna
Were
pocket
you
these
saying
notes.
stash or sash?
Sash.
Stash.
Okay, I thought you were saying
Scarlet
stash.
sash.
I also heard stash.
I was like, there's
Sash
some,
is in,
Yeah.
a belt that you tie around your waist.
Yeah, I was like, stash. Like, there's some dude running around with a red mustache that's like all important.
I was thinking of like a collection, dude.
I was thinking just like those like dollar store like mustaches you can get that stick on.
Can I investigate the feathers?
Sure.
Alright. Rolling investigation.
They're feathers.
4.
They are really big feathers. Like, you've
Oh.
never seen a bird quite this big.
Can I
They are
investigate?
pitch black.
Can I investigate the blankets?
I'm going to put a feather on Noah.
Okay.
They're here for your top hat.
Oh, for my top hat, I got
Alright.
a feather.
Our second group.
Yay! And we got
Let's
to read
go.
the monster, huh?
Yeah.
This room appears to be some sort of library or study.
Are there any cool paintings?
Not in this one.
There are several books that have been left out. Some have scribbled notes in the margins. This room appears to be left as if someone were recently here. and left very hurriedly.
Oh, guys, I got bad. You're not in the room.
Jack starts picking up books and knowing that either Drake or Silver will read them all.
I am going to look at the books and kind of like skim through the ones that are like out already.
Okay, so the books that are out. The first book that you find that's actually kind of sitting out, it's closed and set to the side, is a book on planar travel and horizon walkers. This book is very beat up. It looks like it's almost, so you guys know like the Boy Scout books that Boy Scouts get?
My Boy Scout book is in prime condition. I have you.
I've
It
never
looks-
seen one.
It looks like one of those, but it's about planar travel and horizon walking.
Dude, I wish my Boy Scout book was about planar travel. That'd be awesome.
Looks like it's been through a couple of battles. There's definitely some singed edges, some scrape marks. This book has been through some things.
I will put that book into my bag folder.
Okay. Another of these books is on the deities of old. I'm going to give you the title of it first to see if you're going to continue to look through this.
The Hawk with Ma.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Okay.
actually the title?
Okay.
Wait, so what's the title? Just
It's a book called Deities of the Old World.
yeah. I'll take that one.
Okay, I'm going to need a sanity save throw.
Oh.
Sounds good.
I was waiting for it.
2.
Nothing I can say now.
You're going to lose 4 sanity.
Oh my god, that's more than I've ever
It's not
lost.
too bad. How much do you have? 6 now.
Can I see him panic and just kind of like
You're
take the
on
book
math
from him?
abilities.
Yeah. Silgor
Okay.
opens this book. Literally, I swear, Silgor picks up the book, opens it, and it just opens straight to the page, and it is just covered in that lovely phrase and, Athanath R.
Jack-
And your brain just instantly goes,
Dead.
Jack
that's more
slams the book closed and sticks it in his bag. Okay, so let's not read this. But let's also not leave this here. I will hold on to this, and when you're feeling better, I'll let you read it.
Then I'll just like sit down in the corner of the room.
So there's still a few more books out. Is anybody else gonna look at the
Sure,
books?
I have high sanity.
Okay. There is a book on the plane of dread. And basically this is it's a history book on the plane of dread. If you kind of browse through it, you get a little bit of like the history of Barovia.
I was about to say, you mean the history of Barovia?
No, this is on the entire plane of dread.
Oh, so there's more Barovias.
Barovia has pieces that connect to it. One of the things in particular is a dog-eared page that talks about a carnival that has ties to a carnival in the Feywilds. There's notes around this section that read, perhaps this connection is where the issue with the relic from Zablina comes from. Need to check into the other carnival.
Can you please bring that for me?
Jack sticks it in his bag along with the other book. All right, I know I got probably question Noah and Drake about this one.
And the final book you find is actually one that you pick it up and you instantly have like this that heavy weight that you keep constantly getting every time you think about your past. You pick this book up and it's there instantly. And this is a journal written by Villamaka Brambleleaf.
Can I open it and start reading?
Sure.
Oh no.
To whomever may be reading this, my name is Brother Villamaka Brambleleaf, elite member of the Society of the Church of Cyberus and Cleric of Life. This journal will record my time, sent to inspect the difficulties concerning the plane of dread and the veil between the Sword Coast and Barovia. That's the introduction. This journal basically will outline everything that your group did when you were in Barovia. You can take the time to read it on your own. But in short, it'll talk about how you all encountered Strahd, how you tried to save Drake and his sister and failed. It'll talk about your paladin, Shishiro, and how she was killed by Strahd as he ripped her heart out of her chest. It will talk about
how you were thrown off of a tower and left for dead.
Jesus.
And it will talk about how your wizard, Winter, actually tried to sacrifice herself to save Drake. And in the end, she was taken by Strahd. He assumes that she is either dead or turned into one of Strahd's spawn. After that, it will detail he was able to at least get Strahd's focus. And in trying to flee with that, he ended up getting gravely wounded. When he came to, he found himself in Vallaki, where a friendly family of were-ravens had actually turned him so that he didn't die. He spent several months trying to learn how to cope with lycanthropy, and after that said, I am done with this lovely place, and returned to the Sword Coast, taking Strahd's focus with him to protect it from getting into Strahd's hands again.
Okay, and this will stay with me. The others don't really need to know about this one for right now. Anything else in the room that's of importance?
Not a whole lot.
All right. We'll go back and Jack will pick up Silver and go and return with the group.
Wait,
I can still walk. Thank you very much.
I want to make
I
this
just need
out.
to rest
I
a
feel
little
like
while.
once we search this last area, we should take a long rest if possible, because some of us are hurting out here.
We also have an upstairs to check.
Yeah, we should
But
probably
there's a
long rest.
nice, comfy bed right there.
He's not wrong.
You're not wrong. I mean,
Let's meet up first and talk about what we found and then long
Let's
rest.
move back up. Boop.
Alright, so we found a book about Horizon Walkers. What were the other two books?
Okay, wait. I
Did
just
you
want to
see
cut
the
you
lost-
out. That's
of the-
impressive and all, but look at my hat.
He's got a feather.
We
Yeah.
found Horizon Walkers about
No
the
way.
old gods and what was the other book? The one, not the journal or the one that made Silco go crazy.
the other book
Deities of
is
the old world or something?
I got that one. The Old World, the Horizon Walker,
And then
The
the
old
one
world is the
from
one
your
that made me
friend.
go
The
crazy.
Plane of Dread.
and the Plane of Dread. So we found these three books. So I wanted to share these with you. I figured Drake would probably read up on these a little more. And we found a journal of one of my friends, but it's not really that of importance.
Well, do you know what the secret sash is? Or is scarlet sash is?
Yes, that would actually be you as you were going through the journal. At the very end of it, he talks about how he creates a society to protect very powerful, very dark magic items that he is calling the Scarlet Sash.
It's mentioned in one of the books. I don't remember which one. I didn't quite get all that read into it.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Do I get deception against that?
Wait, I want to roll insight. Never mind. Don't worry. I got like a 5.
I got a 7 plus 1.
I got a 23.
Shit.
No, it's like skeptical.
Well, I mean, if you want to read about the books, here you go. And it's just a journal of the adventures I went on with my friend. Nothing too big about it.
I'm gonna go over it a little
No.
bit.
Well, that's
You,
believable.
mister, we have some talking to do after this.
Also, I would like to see the book that details the different worlds that we're talking about. And
Well, here, you guys can look through the books if you like.
I'd
As-
like to look through this with my perception. And
Okay, you all can sit and read through the books.
we'll go do that.
Are we gonna take a rest? Is that a thing?
I'd
Yeah.
like to take a long rest, please.
Yeah.
I am exhausted.
I'm really hurting out here.
Okay, so who's all taking a rest?
Oh, you roll my
So
d20s,
normal.
yeah,
I want to take a rest. No, it will. No, it's gonna look at the comfy beds and then go sit in the corner.
Lucy's
about right.
Lucy's gonna take a short rest, and when no one's looking, just sneak off.
Okay.
Are you sure that's something you really want to do?
Yes.
Okay, we'll handle
You
you
get hit by a
later.
delayed blast fireball.
Jack, you would short rest and try and talk to Drake.
Drake literally is happily, oddly enough, gardening and talking with his familiar.
Can I like talk in private with Drake or?
Sure. I guess that means everybody else has to leave?
We get to watch the band.
Go watch the band, guys.
No, wait, never mind.
So Drake, in that room, I found a journal of my druid friend back from my party.
Villamaka.
Yeah. It mentioned the fight against Strahd.
I honestly don't remember any of it. I was pretty much passed out for all of it.
I figured I want to share this with you more than anyone else in the party, but there's one section in here that labels why Winter may have been turned into a vampire.
Okay.
Well, my dragonborn friend, her heart was torn from her chest, and I was thrown off the side of a tower. I'm hoping it was the tallest one, so I sound cooler when I die. But, you know, Winter sacrificed herself, or at least she attempted to, so that you wouldn't be turned.
I may or may not remember that.
Please don't share this with the others. But I think there might be some important points in here to remember or mention why Strahd took your sister.
I mean, I kind of know that information.
Would you like to share it with me?
So, you know how Barovia's this bubble that never lets anything die?
Yeah.
Strahd was convinced that my sister was his long-lost lover from centuries ago, reincarnated yet again. And all he wanted to do was take her so he could force her into marrying him.
Okay. That would probably explain a lot of things too.
When she absolutely refused, he started using me as a leverage tool, knowing that my sister and I were pretty much connected at the hip. We did nothing without each other. So he bit me at least twice and then used that, third turning bite as kind of leverage. You all showed up, playing hero, said that you handled the situation.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that on how detailed it was on the fall. But I do have some good news. My friend may actually still be alive, and what I saw at the graveyard may not have been my friend. That is nice. It's mentioned that he went to another realm with ravens and took Strahd's focus with him.
So what you're telling me is that you were with a group that's able to planar jump?
I don't think all of us were able to, but from what it says here and from the books I found, he probably studied it after he got Strahd's focus and then figured out how.
I mean, this is gonna sound weird. I've kind of been trying to figure out what this whole dragon with the lilies thing is. And I have been racking my brain trying to figure out what religion this is or anything. And I don't have anything on this.
Would I have seen that before?
The dragon with the lilies you have seen everywhere, but you can roll me with advantage from your background.
Thankfully, this is advantage. That is an 18
Okay,
plus 3 of my history.
on an 18. So you vaguely remember this conversation, and it is between you and Villamaka.
And Philimaka goes on to explain, well, you see, I happen to represent a group of individuals that serve Cyberus, one of the progenitor dragons who guards the veil between the realms of the worlds. A group of fighters, clerics, paladins. We're a religious sect that mostly aims at understanding the 16 planes of existence and maintaining their individuality. Most of us have some minor planar walking abilities and can walk between these planes. But passing through the veil is something quite dangerous. It can be treacherous at best. But we're looking for a team to jump through the veil and hopefully set up a connection with Barovia, as something is very much not right with the plane of dread. And that's where your memory will end.
I just remembered of why I came to Barovia too, was my friend, the same druid friend, or ranger friend. Cleric friend. Sorry.
He was a cleric.
Cleric friend, sorry. He was with that group. It's a dragon and a bunch of fighters and things like that protect the veil between the realms and try to keep him individual. He hired me, my wife, and I'm assuming probably the Dragonborn at the same time, into jumping through the veil and dealing with Strahd, as something was not right with the realm of despair.
The plane of dread?
Plane of dread, my bad. I just remembered this, okay? Excuse me if I can't quite pronounce everything right.
Jeez, bonehead. All right. So, yeah, that's interesting. What exactly is the Shadow Veil?
It's the carpet it's the veil that's between every realm.
So it's a world between worlds.
It's more like a divider. Like each world is wrapped up in its own little curtain, and that stops it from bumping into the other worlds.
And the question remains, where do I sit in all of this?
I don't know, but I do have one warning for you, Drake, personally. Watch out for Lucy.
Oh, you mean the suddenly overly friendly tiefling?
I feel as everyone else in the party got the same deal I did from the old god or the messenger. He gave me the deal of trading my wife for you. But I now know that I can probably have my wife back if I really tried, without having to fork over her life. And I feel as though she would not have wanted me to throw her sacrifice away to giving you up. But I feel Lucy may have gotten the same deal for a loved one he lost, so do watch out for him.
Trust me, I pegged that one fairly easily.
I did too. If he's trying to trick us, he's doing a very bad job at it.
I don't want to shut people out.
I've
spent my entire life trying to shut things out, trying to forget things, trying to avoid things, and I can't do it anymore. I can't just stop. I can't just ignore everything. Heck, I don't even know what I am anymore, Jack.
You're Drake.
Yes, but all of these voices in my head are telling me all of these things that I have to do and everything I have to be, and I can't handle this. It's too much. At the end of it, I'm still just an 18-year-old kid who misses his sister.
I feel like soon we'll be going to visit the castle Ravenloft.
I've already talked with her. That's not her. I don't know what that is, but it is not my sister.
I don't feel like it's your sister either. From the memories I've gotten of her, she was very kind and sweet. That rotten letter we got was not her. I do hold out hope to wish that it's not.
That night, back when you all were, Silgor was working on his gun and Noah was updating, I may have taken a small trip to Ravenloft.
Okay.
I had to know. And it looks like her. Every bit of it is her, down to the way she laughs and that perfect hair flip that she had every time when I would do something stupid. But it's not her. There's something off, there's something wrong, and part of me kind of gave up after that. I know all this time I've been running around Barovia saying, I just want proof that my sister's dead, but when I finally get proof that she's dead, I don't know,
I think, and I feel like not only your sister's the only one under his control being used as a pawn. That is probably why so many have either heard of it or so many have fallen victim to it. You're not alone, Drake.
And I'm trying to get used to that too. I have been a solo vampire for 40 years. And suddenly I have people who I depend on, people I care about.
I know, right?
Gross! Ugh! We are one screwed up family, you know that?
Probably, yeah.
That's why, as much as I'm pissed because Lucy's being a little pain, I can't bring myself to just turn around and Eldritch blast his stupid head. Because there's just part of me that, I get it in a way, but I can't bring myself to just hate the guy.
I understand. I don't want to just, straight up attack him and all that. So we just play it smarter. Let him think that we still don't know. That way, we get to keep a closer eye on him, and we can hopefully save two friends.
I am genuinely sorry about your wife.
I'm sorry her sacrifice went in vain.
I don't think vain is necessarily the word. Just didn't work out accordingly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm a pain.
Yes. No more than a pain than your sister is.
I don't know what that thing is, but I don't like calling it my sister.
I think your sister's still in there somewhere. Maybe. But soon I would like to go visit Castle Ravenloft and see for myself.
Well, there's a perfectly good doorway right in this lovely little shrine.
Right? It's almost like it's coincidental.
Almost. Look. I think that me becoming the new Strahd is difficult at best, but I think I might like this purpose. Did you watch us how kind of just, again, go back to tending that flower? There's something about the concept of, I don't know, fixing Barovia? It feels right.
Hey, you never know. A group of adventurers could stop by one time and try to fight Strahd, and you'll be there in this lush green meadow picking flowers. Oh yes, I'm Strahd. And the confused looks you'll see on their faces as they're like, "You're who again? Are we in Barovia? Where's all the death and darkness and this and that?"
That's assuming we live past, whatever. He who shall not be named? No. Screw it, I'm Strahd. That's assuming we live past Dia de Merita taking over our stupid world.
Not even Strahd could have killed me.
Good luck with that. Alright.
Also, to tell you this too, I did find another book in there. I recommend you would read it and keep it away from Lucy and the others. Silver opened it and kind of...
Ah, one of those books, yes. Please bring that to me so that I can make sure. Yeah, I'll get it. It's not a big deal. Hey, Jack, you're not bad.
I'm the best, worst bodyguard.
Best worst bodyguard. That's where we're going to end things for today. Thank you for joining us. Our players are Isaiah as Noit, Logan as Silgor, Matthew as Lucifer, and Seth as Boney Jack. As always, I'm your Dungeon Master, Miss Rojas. Till next time, listeners, do you know the Forgotten God?